I was saying is I was just talking about, I just wanted to talk about people wasting their time, man. Like, so the story I was just saying was I was in the pet store buying a leash, and the lady walked to me and just started talking to me about the dog, leash. She was like, I got this amount of dogs, animals, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Say it's her daughter, her son, some grandkids, a dog or two, a cat or two. It's a house full of people. So just being funny, I was saying, where's your husband in all this? And she was like, oh, he lives down the street. We've been together like 30 years. We bought a rental property and now we're not getting along. It's been about 10 years since we've been getting along. So now we just, we string each other along, and I don't really got time for no love life no more. She pretty much was giving up. Like it was over with.
Oh yeah, like she ain't trying to do nothing with that motherfucker no more, but they don't want to get a divorce?
Right, well, not even just with him, I'm saying with life period. She was done when it comes to relationships or even a companion or whatever. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Like that blows my mind that you could sit there and allow all that time to be wasted like that. And then once it do happen, now you're so like, oh, I'm just focused on me. And I'm like, well, that is you. That's part of you. Companionship and all that is part of you. That's you. You know what I mean? Like, what is you talking about? But it'd be bitterness that they're talking from.
Yeah, like that shit don't work out for everyone the same way, man. Like love, like it's weird, dog. That shit just like, man, I don't think you could put it on like one gender, man. Like
no, you can't. No.
Yeah. You was talking about some women do it more type shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that's what I'm trying to understand you, man. Like, but I feel like, yeah.
Go ahead. No, what?
Yeah, I just feel like women, like, it's just, man, this world is just crazy out here, dog. Like, it's about tolerating people, man, And
so
the fact that
No, I was just going to say, so you don't think women allow their time to be wasted more than men?
By the other gender?
Or whatever their preference is, whatever. Usually it's a man and woman from what I experienced in life, but whatever, you know what I mean? Like, do you not see more women wasting time more than men?
No, I don't, man. I swear. I don't know, maybe some old generation shit. In terms of wasting time, like there's a lot of ways you can waste time, man. Like, so
I'm talking about a relationship. I'm talking
about in a relationship, man, niggas be wasting their time too, though.
Well, no, because they don't care. Men
no. More men don't care, right?
Yeah, men they jump from the house.
Yeah, they just go like, yeah, but women too don't care though.
What you mean they don't care?
Oh, fuck, man. Maybe that woman you met particularly, right, was on some
shit. I'm saying, period. Look at history. Look at life. I don't know about your life, but the way me and everybody I know that was around me, or even people I didn't have to hang with them, but I know how their life is going. Just people that, in general, a woman will sit there and So, okay, the reason I say women waste more time than men as far as that goes is because it's, okay, if you line 10 women up and ask them why they broke up with their man, what is majority of them going to say? What 8 out of 10 of them going to say? Why they single? Say they single, all 10 is single. Why they going to say their last relationship didn't work?
Talk about cheating. They're going to talk about cheating.
Exactly. They're going to say the man cheated on them, right? 8 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
So the man usually fuck up the most to fuck up the relationship. The man is usually the cause for the breakup.
Yeah, but that shit evening out, man. That's my point, man. Like, I feel like that shit the other way, man. Women not giving no fucks, but history, that's when, if you talk about history, yeah, it's been like that. But yeah, mostly, but now, man, it don't even matter, man. Everybody just care about money now, man. I swear. This whole new generation only care about making money. So these girls, you heard of them G.I. Joe bitches, man? You ever heard of them G.I. Joe bitches, bro?
No, I never heard of that. What's that?
They don't get no fucks, man. Look, they gonna move on, dog. Like, you know how women are, like, oh shit, I wanna, yeah, like you said, man, wasting time, right? that whole mindset is shifting, dog. They call them G.I. Joe, man. They gonna suck and fuck you and like not even talk to you the next day, man. Like they don't get no fucks.
They call him
like,
G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe bitches,
Where
man.
that?
Bro, I'm serious, I can't remember where I heard that shit from. But bro, bitches don't, man, they gon' sheesh.
That's not, well, in Minnesota anyway, that's not the majority. That's the hood chicks, like the hood rat chicks. Like the chicks that really ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like even the sophisticated girls, you know, get down or whatever. But what I'm saying is, in Minnesota anyway, this is how they do in Minnesota. Girls don't know if they want to be thoughts or a housewife in Minnesota. They confused. They will scream the wet ass pussy, wop, blah, 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 blah. But they want a relationship. Part.
Yeah, but like that shit, man.
In Minnesota, anyway. I'm just speaking of Minnesota. I don't know about anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got your wild ones and shit, of course, but for the most part.
Yeah, no, they're gonna say that, but do they really want that though? You feel me? Like
I don't know.
They gonna act like, look, they could lock up a man. That shit don't take no work, but like they could still be doing their shit though. You know, like
no, they definitely can be.
They want that. They definitely want that. They want the main motherfucker. You know, they want that husband type shit. Nah, that's a primal instinct too, man. That's a straight up just like primal shit. Like,
but I think that's more up here because it's not a bunch of women up here that's boss women. Not a lot. Like if you got bars and clubs and shit, it's not a bunch of boss women. Not a lot in Minnesota.
I guess you're right, but there is boss women though.
There is. No. Oh yeah, there is some women that's bossed up in here, out here.
If he's talking about the masses, man.
I'm saying for the majority, if you go to any, like if you hang out, you ain't gonna see a bunch of super boss bitch. Like if you go to 5 bars or clubs, you're gonna see out of those 5, you're gonna see 1 or 2 bars where there was some boss chicks, like boss. When I say boss, I'm talking about chicks that's on a shit where they can choose to do, where they're, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't care about your money or whatever. Like it ain't too many boss chicks in Minnesota. So, so it's different, I guess, because the boss chicks is the ones that could literally live that WAP type life.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. They do that shit. They really do that shit. Yeah, they all about, look, once you got to focus, right? Once you're trying to make money, that shit comes first, you know? So like, if you're a nigga and you're not trying to like, you know, go on their program, they're going to leave you, man. They don't got no time for that shit because they got that same mindset where like a man, you know? They trying to build, they're trying to like just work. They're trying to make money and shit. And so like, that's their focus, man. They're just gonna be, man. There's chick, like I feel like Nicki Minaj is a chick like that, you know.
And that's what I mean. It ain't too many of those type of chicks in Minnesota. Or okay, let me rephrase that then. It ain't too many chicks in the inner city on that level then. I'm pretty sure there's some chicks out here who parents is well off that's probably living that kind of life. But I'm saying in inner city, it ain't too many boss chicks.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I agree with you on that. I actually agree about that. But like, it's just about how deep you want to go in the conversation. You know, you could say
now, what do you think about the original point though? What is it about people that waste? Okay, I'll give you another example. So I was doing business with this one chick I knew, and every time I went to go meet her, it was always something. Like for example, like so at that time she had like a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 1 or 2, and the other one was around like 5 to 7 or probably even 8, probably 8. Every time I go meet her, it was always something. Like one time she's sleeping in her car with these babies. Another time she don't have a fan in the house type shit. A regular fan, a $20 fucking fan, right? Shit like that, right? So, you know, you don't be trying to be nosy because you're only doing business with them, stick and move, but you see the shit. So you bring it up every blue moon, like, hey, why, you know, not to be in your business, but why don't you have this or why this ain't going to, where's the dad's at? You know, that comes up. And it's, oh, that is the
what kind of women you be hanging out with, man? I swear, dog, like,
I mean all kind of people.
That's crazy though. I feel like if you met, no, you're talking about a pattern though, right? You've seen it in multiple women where they
Oh,
don't, you just
I
about like
seen
some shit.
I seen it a lot.
That's what I'm saying. So I get it, but like also, man, I just don't, man. I don't know.
Hold up.
Girls are,
Let me finish the point though. I mean, so what I'm saying is so there was always an issue with her situation. I'm like, where the dad at? The dad is gone in jail, whatever the case may be.
yeah.
So now then, I ain't seen her for a while. I don't know how long, say, because of the pandemic. It's just, so let's even say probably it could have even been the whole year, probably 12 months or whatever, let's say. Why I see them, the dad at all, why I see them out in public and it looked like they got a new baby. So my point is, if every time I came to see her, it wasn't right, it was bullshit, you're sleeping in cars, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. How the fuck do you go back to that situation? That's what I'm talking about as far as people wasting time. And men do it too, but I see it more with women wasting the time because niggas is always on bullshit. So what do you say about that? Like, how do you let a motherfucker waste all your time?
It's not, man. It's not far-fetched, man. People fall in love, bro. They just get attached to a motherfucker, and it just becomes that way,
Yeah, no, I get it. I see.
Okay, like, is it really wasting time though? Because like, look, let's say all the baby moms that had the fucking dude go to jail, right?
You say
they still getting fucked though, right?
Hold on, what did you say? You said what about jail?
Baby moms that had the dudes in jail and shit, right?
Okay.
They still getting fucked, right? His life still move on type shit. They're not letting no man waste their time in jail.
If you go back to that, doing y'all in the same position that y'all was in, that's a waste of time.
I don't get it. Explain that part, man. I'm confused, dog.
So if you go, if you yourself is with a chick, right?
Yeah.
Say you had an okay job or whatever. You meet a chick right now. You decide to be with her. You can even move her in, right? Or go live with her, right? She use up all your credit cards, outspend the credit cards. Now you in debt $20,000. Okay, that go by. You fix that. You forgive her. You fix that. That put y'all through so much shit though. Y'all probably was homeless at one time, whatever, right?
Yeah.
A year go by. Next year, she do something else. She cheats on you or whatever. Something, another major blow. She gives you a disease. You know what I'm saying? Another year go by. Like, if every fucking year or whatever, 5 years went past is more bad than good,
yeah.
How do you keep going back? I don't understand.
And you say women do that
more than men.
Yeah. Man, I don't know, man. That's what, like I said, there's a lot of situations, right? They're just like, that shit is bad for you, But like, It's like a drug, man. They just like fiend for that shit. Like that's why they state like it's not about actually. If you look at facts and logic, right? That's a dumb shit, to be going back to someone who keeps doing all that bullshit, right? But like that shit go out of the window, man, when like real feelings come to play, Motherfuckers start acting different, They start acting like, and you're right, yeah. I guess so far in history, women do that shit more than men. So I guess, man, that's what I'll say it is, That's the only thing I could think of,
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just it's just a little insane to me that happens like that though. It's like, and then everybody gonna have some bullshit in relationships. But my point is, if it's way more bad than good, like, come on, man, what you gonna do? Then like you get to be 40 years old and now you're like, fuck life, period. Now you're just ready to give up. Fuck that, man.
They say that. People could say that all they want, man, and still not even give up, man.
People that have. You haven't met these women out here?
What?
I said people do all the time. You haven't met these women out here? You haven't met these women that
like give up? What do you mean? They stop like working, or they stop like
like they're 40 years old around. It could be a little younger, a little older. they got a couple kids, they've been through the ringer, so now they're just like, they don't even want a relationship period, or not even just a relationship, but even a companion, meaning somebody that could even just make somebody to talk to, make them feel good, whatever. Like, you don't gotta even be sex a lot of times. Like people always say, I'm just over sex, I'm grown. No, sex is part of life, it's normal, right? And I'm not saying run around and have sex with them.
That'd be the dumbass women, man. I swear. You were like, bruh, women out here doing this shit, like, bruh, like they fucking, man. I was walking down the street the other day, at least this 38-year-old woman hit on me, man.
80?
For real. 38.
Oh,
Like,
38?
yeah, she know, like, of course she know, like, I'm younger and shit, but like, we talked for like 15 minutes, man, and like, it was just, you feel me? Like, there's women just doing this shit, and there's women that will say dumb shit like that. I've given up. Nah, they ain't even really give up though. A motherfucker will just pop up in their life and like start fucking again. Women don't. I don't know, man. Sex is too.
You ain't been around a lot of people then, man. You know how many miserable, not even miserable, I don't even call them miserable, but I deal with a lot of people because of my line of business. So I go over people's house, man, and you won't believe how many people is living lonely and miserable.
No, they go through. Look, you can't be with someone all the time.
No, I'm not. When I say lonely and miserable, I'm not saying that you're even single makes you lonely and miserable. I'm not saying that.
Well, what are you saying?
You could be single and not be lonely and miserable.
Facts.
Lonely and miserable is those ones that ain't had a person, I don't care if it's man, woman, or whatever, ain't had a person in 10 years. You know what I'm saying? They anti-companion. Like, you can't take them to the movies or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about those type of people. Like, I'm not saying I try to take them and they turn me down or nothing. I'm just saying I see it all the time. Like, I be around so many people where, man, my family members, majority of my family is women. So my grandma had 9 or 13, is it? 9 or 13 of them. And 70% of them is women, and they have 70% of women. So we didn't start getting boys really until my generation. So like me and my cousins is the ones that started getting boys. So my family is mostly girls. So I see it all or hear it all the time. Like, man, it's crazy to me. And men do it too, but it's mostly women.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with you. Yeah, go.
No, I was gonna say, and even on the flip side, because it ain't all about just relationship. Even on the flip side, I got one for you. We do that with our jobs. We work at dead-end jobs forever.
You see, that one is definitely a generational thing, man. Because people these days, man, they're not trying to do no, like, they're not trying to do no job for like 30 fucking years, 40 years and shit. Like, bro, that shit is old. I don't see nobody looking to devote their life to a company, man. I used to work at 3M, man. You just see all the old like engineers talking about their pension, all that shit. They good. They don't know that mindset has changed, man. I don't know. Personally, for me, I just don't feel that way, Like that whole 40 years in one company shit. You want to be a ghost, man? That shit crazy to me, man.
Now, but the flip side to that is this. Well, that's fine if you're going to be, for what you're saying is fine if you're going to go be an entrepreneur. That's fine then. Or go, entrepreneur for the most part. But this is what I'm saying. You become the person that's like that woman. If you just jump from job to job and now you're 45 years old and you don't have no job history really, you know what I'm saying? Now you're like that lady that want to give up on life or that whatever, because like I said, don't gotta be just a woman, but now you become them. Now you done gave up on working. Now you finna say, I'm gonna just sit back and collect my Social Security. You done gave up.
Yeah, no. That's definitely an American mindset, man.
Now, if you're gonna go be an entrepreneur, go ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, America, man, they make this shit comfortable, man. They make this shit comfortable as hell, man. You can find out ways to not do shit, and just like chill. There's that. But like, yeah, man. Yo, I gotta make a call, man. Yo, so like this, I feel like we did good on this episode, man.
Oh, man, we only touched one topic. You ain't have nothing?
Nah, I ain't had shit, bro. I'm just trying to go off for you, dog. You already know I don't, man. That's why I be asking you. You got topics with Dave or not, man? The Dipset shit, we can talk about that, man. But like I said, man,
yeah, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, I got a call I got to make, dog. But I'm good. Like, look, man, I'm looking for this episode, man. This whole shit we just talked about is an episode to me, man. You feel me? So I know you want to go. I know you want to go crazy. Trust me, man. I know you want.
You got to call. You got to call back so we can at least talk about Dipset and the verses. At least we got.
We can do that some other time, man.
Well, we got to do that like tonight if we're gonna talk about the verses.
You're not gonna, man. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna see, man. I gotta just make a call real quick, and I'm gonna let you know.
All right. Well, let me know. All right.